Hello, I'm Angel Rojas with DataCorps Technology Solutions. Today is Thursday, October 28th, 2021, and this is your Threat Landscape Update. Hi, and thanks for joining us for the final episode of your Threat Landscape Update for the month of October, which is also Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And let's get right started with our 10 cybersecurity statistics to help you prevent a data breach. So today's statistic is over 80% of breaches were discovered by external parties. Now, the reason this is troubling is because it really should be an internal party discovering these things. When it's an internal party, you can control how that breach or that vulnerability is handled, and you have options. When it's an external party, things could turn pretty ugly pretty quickly. For example, we've seen where an instance where a party contacts a business saying that there's a vulnerability or a breach, and they're expecting a bounty to be paid in order for details to that vulnerability to be disclosed. And sometimes that comes with a threat to extort by threatening to release the information about the breach or about the vulnerability to other parties or exploit that. So we definitely want to make sure that we're prepared for that. Your action item is does your incident response plan include how to handle these types of communications? And it should. And that plan should be reviewed by an attorney as well, one that is familiar with privacy law. Again, there are so many implications when a data incident happens that you want to ensure that those things are being addressed according to breach notification laws and regulations so that you don't find yourself in even more trouble. Moving on, mobile devices. I attended a seminar last week and saw some pretty alarming examples of exploits against mobile devices like phones and tablets. And essentially, your mobile phone and tablet is like the extrovert of the IT world. It is always, whether it's on or off, or locked or unlocked, or if Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are on or off, it's always trying to reach out and touch someone and touch something. And the reason why is the same reason why all technology gets hacked. It's convenient, okay? We like our watches. I've got an Apple Watch. We like our different devices. And the way these devices work and the way they are fast is that they're always reaching out and communicating with any devices that are either known to them or unknown, so that you can pair with them quickly and communicate. Not only that, but you've got, I'm not familiar with Android, but I know with Apple you've got I forget what the name of it is. It's where you can send files and pictures right to other people's phones that are in your contacts or not. So these convenient things are AirDrop. That's it, AirDrop. These convenient things are always on and reaching out for other devices to talk to and communicate with, and that convenience comes at a cost. Not only that, but Apple recently disclosed that their phones can be located even when they're off. So what that tells me is that even when you think the phone is off, it's not really off. It's still transmitting. I hit a lot on Apple devices because that's what I have, that's what I use, that's what I know. But there are similar features with Android devices, and there are issues with it. It doesn't matter which operating system you use, there will be issues with it. Definitely you want to look at your action item is, are your mobile devices, if they're a part of your work toolbox, are they protected in the same way that your desktops and laptops are protected in your servers? Are you taking the same amount of care to protect them, or are you just going to the store, buying them, activating them, and then starting to synchronize your work email to them? If this is a concern to you, let's talk about it. Let's see what we can do to help you out. Number 3 on our threat landscape update is a reminder to save your work. As we go through our patching and maintenance routines overnight and throughout the day, our system may reboot yours, or it may close out applications and force close so that we can do updates. These updates are often security related, and we want to make sure and do them quickly, especially if there is an exploit that is active and needs to be mitigated. So the reminder is, please, for you and your teams, save your work, close out your applications, log out of the system, and leave the system on so that our systems can go ahead and patch, update, reboot, and do what they need to do to keep your systems current and safe. Number 4, our new email system protections. Just a quick update. We are reaching out to clients that were affected by the initial rollout and going and changing some settings in their systems so that we can schedule another trial tentatively. We'd like to do next Friday. So we hope to have all those issues cleaned up by next Friday and ready to do another trial. So be looking for that information. And then finally, Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for passing out our tips and our social media tips to your teams. If you are not sure, or if your team is prepared to handle a cyber incident, and if your team is not cyber aware, let's schedule some time to talk about how we can work together to keep your business safe online and ensure that your team has the education and the tools they need to recognize an attack, to recognize a phishing email, and to effectively protect you and your business from one of those potential attacks. Thank you again. It's been a blessing to do these threat landscape updates. We will see you next week on the update next week. Have a blessed weekend, and thank you for your business. We really appreciate you very much.